Welcome back to Unwinding Roads. My name is Teddy, and behind me I've got my 2022 Jeep Gladiator EcoDiesel, and today is a very special day. XTRUSION sent us a rack and we're gonna be installing it. I've got
Theo,
the builder of all builders with me.
hold on, just let me go get my parents. I just gotta tell them that I am with a stranger.
So Theo's really good at building stuff, and I figured I could use his assistance in putting this together. Right out the gate, I have to thank XTRUSION for sending me this rack. I wasn't sure if I wanted to go with a cap or a camper or a rack. I wanted to keep this rig light, and there was only one rack I really wanted to run, and that was the XTRUSION rack. We're gonna start by setting up one side of it, and then we'll do the other side and just keep going. Let's do it! You ready?
Yes, sir.
The XTRUSION rack is extremely modular. You're able to put things wherever you want, however you want it. But it all starts with a basic setup. XTRUSION makes it easy by labeling each piece exactly where it needs to go. The kit comes with everything you need, including all the hardware and some Loctite to make sure it doesn't come apart on the trail. I started by putting together and mounting the side frame of the rack. On this one, I placed the brackets and then placed the side frame. I found it much easier and faster to mount the brackets first for the other side. You have to hold it, hold it. I gotta get.
I'm pretty sure that.
So much faster this way. Okay, then put another one. Once the basic frame is done, it's time for the add-ons. All right, we're trying to figure out this hinge system, and it looks like this is going to attach to here, and then the hinge is going to attach up here, and then away we go. Boom. So then that will attach to this. And then we'll move it over to wherever it needs to be. Let's go! Okay? Okay? Let's bring it down.
Okay.
Let's bring it down. Put it down. You have to go up or down, right? Just bring it down right in. Did you get it? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We're locked in.
That's how this works. All right, it is now the next morning, and I took this panel off because I wasn't exactly happy with it. I mounted it I mounted the hinge system to this top bar up here. And after watching Matt from Overland Adventures video, he had another bar that went across, and that's where he mounted the hinge system to, which I think I'm gonna do. Also, a huge shout out to Matt for introducing me to extrusion. So thank you, Matt. If you haven't checked out his setup, please do. It's at Ozark Overland Adventures. I'd be very surprised if you haven't been to his channel yet. So we're gonna add another bar down here. We'll mount the hinge system to that. Also, it'll help with the awning bracket that I'm gonna have to put up there as well. All right, let's do it.
And once again, the awning brackets are very simple. A 90-degree bracket holds up 2 pieces of extrusion, allowing you to customize the exact height of the awning.
Next up, we got the awning install. I want to do the awning install before buttoning everything up. This hinge system relies on not hitting the awning when it's open. And I want the awning to sit as low as possible without hitting the roof of the truck. So I'm gonna mount the awning now, and then we'll adjust the hinges.
Don't do that, you're gonna wreck it.
So I'm actually going to take this in and get it cut. I'm gonna mount it with these plates on the inside so that it'll sit flush. Right now, these are gonna stick out, and then I got the plates on top of here, and then I've got my traction boards on top of that. So I'm actually gonna cut it. I'll use these, mount them on the inside. It should sit flush, and away you go. If this is something you're doing on your own, order another set of the silver plates, and then you'll be able to just mount it onto here. I don't want to wait for the shipping, so I'm just gonna use these that they sent. I'm sure they're supposed to be used for something else, but I'm gonna use it for this.
A quick visit to my friends at Trick Factory Customs, who measured and cut the piece perfectly.
All right, next up we're gonna put the slide. I'm gonna put the slide on this one here. I have no idea what I'm doing with the slide. We got these pieces. They're gonna clamp onto here. And it looks like top and bottom will clamp. I guess 3 on the top, 3 on the bottom. And the ones in the middle will be able to go back and forth, I think. Good, that's good. Okay, cool. Pull the pin out. Oh, that was my bad. That was my bad. My bad. So this is the rack. I'm super happy about it. This little feature is awesome. I'm planning on adding some lights to it, and I'll be able to, you know, light up the campground a little bit. I do have the front runner utensils kitchen thing, and I just hang it right off of here. Hang it up there. I got my table and everything just like that. I do want to show you the slide. I plan on getting a Rotopax water container for it, and then that way it'll be right here. I'll be able to just have my water right here when I need it. Maybe double it up. Locks up. It's also got some handles. I put one on one side. I haven't put the other one up yet. So yeah, I plan to put the roto packs on the slide, and I plan on putting maybe a handsaw right here, something easily accessible, maybe on the other side, for those little trees that are down that we tend to run into out here. Easy peasy. Got my traction boards on the outside, which we use quite a bit here as well. And that's it. Everything is easily accessible on the inside. Now there is one thing about it that might bother you, maybe not. And that's this piece right here. This is my third rack that I've had. It's by far my favorite. One of the racks that I had did have a pad here, so it wouldn't put a dent the way this one did. Pretty minor. I think it's just denting the plastic. It's not actually denting the bed. It's super lightweight, which us Gladiator guys, we need to keep things on the light side. And it is just super sturdy. It's crazy how sturdy this thing is. But guys, the main thing about the extrusion rack is it's limitless options. You can put anything, anywhere. You can always order a couple more extrusions, put those where you want them, and then just go from there. One tip that I do have is I got the standard height for the Gladiator cab. So basically, if you were to put a tent on top of this, it just barely clears by about a ½ inch. I ended up putting a couple of pieces of aluminum just to space it out a little bit more. I did hit my cab by accident while I was doing it. So something to keep in mind, maybe get it an inch taller than standard. If you have any questions about my experience in the extrusion rack, please ask me in the comments. I read all my comments. I usually answer them back. If you have a question about the rack, I am happy to answer with my experiences. If you're looking to get your own extrusion rack, the link is in the description. If you use my link, it does help me out a little bit. That being said, this is my honest review of the rack. It's lightweight, extremely strong. It's got the hinge feature and the slide out feature. Very handy. Endless options, as much as you want to do. That's going to do it for this one. Thank you for watching the install. Till next time, go away, get lost, and unwind. Thank you for watching. See you next time.
Let's go! Life's